Hi everybody, it's Miss Carrie Tulino-Bell, Beech Brook social worker at Twinsburg High School. I'm coming at you for week 3 of weekly mindfulness on Wellness Wednesdays. I'm glad to see you all again, and I'm here to talk to you about progressive muscle relaxation today. Mindfulness involves a lot of different tools, and in week 1 we talked about why it's important to practice mindfulness. It helps you focus, it helps you relax, it helps you distress, and it helps you in so many different ways with your mind and body connection. And one of the things we talked about last week was using mindfulness to manage our mind and let go of negative thinking. So this week we're kind of shifting the conversation to taking care of our bodies when we're stressed using mindfulness. So one of our body's main reactions when we're under stress is muscle tension. It can result in feeling tense in different muscle groups, or maybe you get a headache. And it just leads you to feel exhausted with all that tension and energy focused on tensing up the body. So muscle relaxation can be one easy strategy to use to help your body let go of that tension. So we're going to guide you in this exercise, and I hope you'll follow along with me. So muscle tension is commonly associated when we're under stress. It's because our bodies are responding to our brain telling us that we need to get tensed up and ready to either fight or flight. So back in the days of cavemen, when we were running away from a saber-toothed tiger, our bodies did all kinds of things to prepare us to run away or to try to fight the saber-toothed tiger. And even though we're in situations that aren't as dangerous, our brain still has the same reaction as we did when we were cavemen. So sometimes you don't even notice that your muscles tense, but sometimes you clench your teeth, sometimes you hunch your shoulders up, or sometimes you get a headache after a very stressful situation. I don't know about you guys, but I always notice that my tension tends to be in my neck and shoulders because I tend to hunch my shoulders up. So one method is progressive muscle relaxation, and it's very helpful, and it's where you basically just tense up different muscle groups one at a time, purposefully tensing them, and then releasing that tension, relaxing that muscle group. So you slowly work your way through the body doing this. So a couple of things to be aware of before we begin. So one thing is if you have any sports injuries or injuries in general, you want to be careful and maybe talk to your doctor before trying one of these exercises. You wouldn't want to injure it further. Second of all, make sure that your surroundings are calm and comfortable. So you want to either get into a comfy chair, lie on the couch, or in your bed. Also, minimize distractions. Now's a good time to put away your phone, put it on vibrate, or possibly, make sure the TV is off and anybody is away from you so that way nobody will bother you. Sometimes that can be difficult, I get that, but do your best to find a spot just for a couple minutes. So, and then make yourself comfortable. Make sure you're wearing some loose clothing, don't be wearing shoes so you can move around. But then also you want to practice this before, or not after having a very big, heavy meal. Okay, so once you've set aside some time and a place to practice progressive muscle relaxation, you just want to start by slowing down your breathing. So in week 1, we talked about deep breathing. And all that is breathing in deeply through the nose, holding it, and then releasing it. There's a lot of different ways you can do deep breathing, but the easiest I find is the 4-count strategy. So that's just where you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, and then you let it go. So let's just take 3 quick inhales and exhales, and then we'll move on to the muscle relaxation. So breathe in through your nose, 1, 2, 3. Now hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now relax, let it all go, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Let's take another breath in. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and let it all out. One more time. In. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and let it all out. Slower the better. Okay, so when you do the muscle tension, you want to hold it for 5 seconds, and I'll do the counting for you. And then when we're done and we release that muscle group, you want to let that relax for 5 to 10 seconds. And I'll count just 5 seconds for the sake of time. So when you relax, it might be helpful when you relax that muscle group to say the word relax when you do that. It kind of just helps you, focus in. All right, so we're going to start with our relaxation sequence. So get right, nice and cozy and ready to go. All right, we're going to start with our hands. So what I want you to do first is take your hands and make a fist. Tight and squeeze it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're going to work up to our upper arm. Just bring your right and left forearms close up, almost like you're making muscle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. All right, now we're going to move up to our forehead, and you're going to make a face like you just got really surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now eyes and cheeks. So this one you want to pretend like you just bit into a very, very sour lemon, and you're going to squeeze your eyes and your cheeks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Okay, now we're at our mouth and our jaw. So now you're going to open your mouth like you're taking a big yawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're at our necks. And for this one, be careful. You want to move very slowly. So the first move, we're going to move up and look at the ceiling. So slowly look back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back up, down, or up to look forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to look down. Pull your head down slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just let that hang for a second. And slowly bring it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's break for a second and take a couple nice deep breaths again. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out. In through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it all out. Kind of want to sound like Darth Vader when you're taking deep breaths, and it's okay. Okay, now we're at our shoulders. So now I want you to tense your muscles by bringing your shoulders up to your ears, like you're shrugging, and just hold it there and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slowly relax. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Now I want you to pull your shoulder blades back like you're trying to touch them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. Very nice and slowly. Okay, now we're at our chest and our stomach. So I want you to take a nice, big, deep breath. Fill your lungs with air. And just hold it in your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deflate like a balloon. All right, good job so far. We're almost there. Okay, now we're at our hips. So squeeze in your hips and your buttocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're down to our legs. So first we're going to do our upper legs. So for this, just squeeze, tighten, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, And now we're down to our lower legs. So with this one, be very careful and move slowly because Charlie horses are the worst. So just slowly bring your toes curling up towards yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax it back, your foot back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Now you want to pull your toes in forward and squeeze your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, great job. That's it. So you can do this in any order. It doesn't have to start with the top and then working your way down. Sometimes I like to start with my feet and work my way up. Whatever feels best for you. So again, you just want to do this very slowly. Take lots of deep breaths in between muscle groups, and just make sure you're in a nice, calm and relaxing space. And one big recommendation I have for this strategy is for when you can't fall asleep. So maybe you're just tossing and turning, and you've done a lot of like other things to try to settle your mind, but your body's just restless. This is a great way to relax your body into sleep. Sometimes you only get about halfway through your body, and then you're asleep. But again, just like any of these mindfulness strategies, it takes a lot of practice. So I coach a lot of my students to use this strategy, and just when they come in and they notice that they're already angry or they're already stressed or they're already anxious, to kind of just check in with themselves and notice where they feel the tension in their body. Do you feel it in your back? Do you feel it in your stomach? What are the things do you notice in your body when you're feeling this way? Because the more we become aware of our bodies when it responds to stress and anxiety, the more we can learn how to relax them. And progressive muscle relaxation doesn't have to be the only strategy that you use to help yourself feel better. There's lots of different active ways of coping. So, maybe you could go for a workout, you could go for a walk. It doesn't have to be a long walk, 20 minutes, or you can do intense exercising, like weightlifting or any other kind of exercise. So lots of different ways you can use your body. Yoga is another great one. There's a lot of videos online right now that are offering free yoga, even if it's 10 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be every day. Just anything you can do to release and stretch and work your body in a way that releases some of that tension. So again, lots of practice. Just like you get good at playing soccer or an instrument or knowing your lines for a play, this all takes regular routine. So that way that becomes your automatic response when you're feeling stress. So again, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. I hope you find this video useful. And I look forward to teaching you our next week's strategy, which is guided meditation. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.